Hi friends, in this video I'm sharing a practice session of that beautiful hymn of Sacred Head Now Wounded. I recently introduced the hymn. I'll stick a link at the top and at the end of the notes to this video so that you could access that video if you've not been through it yet. I'll also add, as I have done on the previous video, at the top of the notes to this video, a link to the page on my website from which you could download the music and tabs if you use those. Now, this is an absolutely beautiful hymn that I've known for a long time, and so I'm not sharing a practice session where I'm learning the core of the tune because I know the core of the tune. For me, I go through and I learn the core of the tune, and I'm listening to other people sing it, play it, and then I'm deciding how I might want to play it as an expression of the tune. And so you're marrying expression, you're marrying ornamentation, you're marrying some other flourishes along with playing the core of the tune. So this is a really warm hymn. So, if you're playing it for someone to sing, you've got to think about that singing pace. Oh, sacred head. And as long as you stay with the pace of those singing, you can add in other expression and ornamentation that will really highlight the tune. Like, do that at the sung pace. And those are some of the very things I want to add into my personal thoughtful playing when I go through the tune. Let me just walk through some of the things you could do before I just play it through once. And I'll give you a couple options. Now remember, I'm not a huge fan of over ornamentation. I'm also not a huge fan of just being repetitious. Do different things. So, tune starts off. And I'm thinking that lead into the tune, I want the tune to have an overall thoughtful expression. So I want that to be pretty clean. I want some gentleness in there, and I'm going to use subtle ornamentation to highlight that. Like you saw me slide to a couple of notes gently, not aggressively. You saw another light, a little light cut in there. Trying to remember what I did. Now, depending upon your breath control and how you do it, you can actually lead out of that. Either pause there because you should take a breath. And use your breath as a part of a transitional expression in the tune. And then I love a crayon on a D. It's one of my favorite ornaments. And then, and you can just go, or I like to add a little note down and then step back in. That adds a different feel for me. And then depending upon your breath control, you choose where to breathe based on what you're wanting to accomplish. If you can sneak a breath in there, that's perfect. But sneak it in so that it sounds smooth. So here, remember I said I like to do different things. Two things you could do between the E and the F the second time through. F sharp. So E, A, E, cut F sharp. Or you could just E, G, E, G, F sharp, so that you're actually just being even a little more subtle. You got those options. And then the second bit there, just do something minimally different. And you can do the step down or just go in one. I'm going to do one way and the other. Good. Slide into the A with a little vibrato maybe. Slide up to that D. Okay, so anyway, yeah, you're kind of getting the idea of what I'm thinking. Don't overdo ornamentation. Be smooth. Put expression in. Vary your volume some. Hold some notes out for effect. So anyway, let me give it a run through and see how it goes. Because that was a lot of talking, and we'll see if I can do it, right? So yeah, I'm reasonably happy with that. I want to work on it a little more. I feel like I could get a little more expressiveness in there without overdoing it. So that's a challenge. You want a level of you want a strong sense of simplicity. When you've got the simplicity and the warmth and the expressiveness to your playing, then a few ornaments are more powerful. We set the MK Pro down, and I'll stick a link to where you could get both of these whistles. And I got a discount code for the Carbony as well. But two primary places to get each, a couple of my favorites. So my whistle holder is a waste paper basket with a towel. So, and I have some of the whistles I grab regularly are just right there, trying not to harm them at all. So on the Carbony, trying the same kind of thing and using the high D because it gives us a slight different sense of expression because you've got that octave change. Yeah, no, that was too much. Sorry. I thought I'd try something different, and I'm not happy with it. I want to be smoother. And on the Carbony, this is where it's important to learn some breath pressure. on the whistle because I want to play it a little more full-bodied, and you kind of have to know where the whistle accepts that. We'll see how I do with that, though, but that's what I'm after. All right, again, I want to keep working on it, but I'm really happy with where I'm going with this tune, because I want to sit and pull out my whistle and then just play this now and then in a heartfelt, meditative way, and that takes practice so that you could just do that without the worry and the effort and the stumbling. So practice is so important. So anyway, I'm really happy with my progress. This is a demonstration of some of what you could do. I want you to think through how you might want to play this beautiful hymn. And you might play it completely differently than I do, and that's wonderful. But think about it, practice it, work on it, make a choice, and then dive in. My friends, I hope this has been helpful. If this has been good, hit the like button so that YouTube knows to promote our channel. If you're brand new and just checking us out, please subscribe. I'd love to welcome you into this amazing community of folks learning the whistle together. Until next time, this is Scott Shade. Happy whistling, friends.